Share screen. Can you see it? Yep. All right.
Now
I
we
got
can.
thumbs up.
Boom.
Fabulous. We got Chubbies shorts. So we're going to walk through one of my favorite brands on Shopify. Chubbies is a longtime Shopify Plus store. As you can tell, they sell shorts. Ridiculous shorts, ridiculous clothes. I love ridiculous clothes. I want the kind of clothes that people look at it and go, either that's pretty cool, or maybe that guy's an asshole. Why not both? That's my style. That's what Chubbies offers. So Chubbies does a phenomenal job with email. They're one of the best email marketers. You should sign up for their emails as inspiration. Their website, equally good, and they do some atypical things. So this is chubbyshorts.com, the homepage. What I love about their menu, so they've got kind of this atypical thing. They've got a mobile menu that goes away. It defaults to open on load. And notice this main menu right here. We're going to call this sidebar the main menu. Do you see anything in here that's like our blog, about us, our story, military discount, support? No, there is none of that nonsense. Their main menu, because they are a shopping store, is exclusively goes to products or collections. It is devoted exclusively to shopping. If you go to any major retailer's website, Best Buy, Target, Walmart, Amazon, it is the same. And yet, Shopify merchants insist on jamming everything into that main menu and then having, I would guarantee there's multiple people watching this that do this. They have all their collections and products under a single drop down that just says shop. 4 little words that hide all the important stuff. Chubbies does not do that. So all the secondary stuff goes in a secondary menu down here. So number 1, that is the big hack you want to do, is make your main menu exclusively about shopping. Number 2, subtle is sophisticated, or so designers would have you believe. However, subtle typography is really tough to read. And if I can't read your website, I'm just going to bounce, right? And on Chubbies, they go with big, bold, chunky, black on white text. The reason for that is not because it looks great, because it's easy to read. The web's 90% text. You must have great typography. Look, there's no widgets everywhere, no nonsense. We just have a clean site. So what do I want to get here? What do we want to buy? Let's go to the sales section. Let's head in.
That's
and
all.
when it... All right. Once the... Wait for this. Come on. Come on, load. There. Oh, there it goes. All right. We are... Ooh, a pop-up. Our sales on sale. I love the use of emoji. No one uses enough emoji. Emoji are fun. Emoji are how we talk to each other. Feel free to use emoji. Let's close this guy. And now that we're on the sale page, oh, last call up 70% off. What I love about this is it grabs your attention. You'll notice a lot of stores, big stores in their main menu, will always have like new or sale as one of the two, maybe both in their main menu. Because it works, it gets people to shop. And if I can get people to shop, that is as opposed to bounce from the homepage. That's the difference between someone walking into my store or just walking past my storefront. On this collection page, they're doing some custom stuff, but I love this feature. A lot of themes support this. On hover, it shows you the secondary image. This is an easy way for me to learn more about the product without having to click through. I like that a lot. A incredibly wonderful customization that I wish everyone would do if they're in apparel is they display the size availability in the collection. How cool. That's very, very convenient. And they even let people filter by the size. Like, I wear a large. I don't want to look at stuff that isn't a large. So being able to filter by it is great. Now, if these drop downs worked, that would be nice. I'm assuming that's an issue with my browser. Let's head into a product. Which one do I like? Oh man, look at this thing. I need this in my life. Let's click this guy. See what this product page looks like. Boom. The product page. They've got a really big image, and a really big image is important because when people land on your page, 40% of them, the very first thing when they hit a product detail page, they're going straight to the photos. Notice that these guys are not hiding the thumbnails. You can just see all the thumbnails at a glance. I click them, they swap through, fabulous. Now, what I wish it did is when I click this, I wish I could zoom in. They have got a pretty big image, but I wish it opened a lightbox or on hover zoomed in. I think it's important. They've got this really clean product form over here. we could see at a glance which sizes are and are not available, but they do something clever. If you work in apparel, you have probably had to exchange an unusual number of size small shirts. That's because most themes by default just select the first variant, and it's usually size small. So a great customization they've done here is on page load, it does not default to a selection. I have to pick a size. And that's going to be a big objection for people. So they've got a size guide right here. You absolutely want to have a size guide, and you should include your returns and exchanges policy for stuff that doesn't fit in the size guide. I think it's very clever. They give you an estimated delivery date. I think that's great. A little bit of liquid code in your product detail page will let you do this. And then they've got, for internal linking, we've got our other products from the collection. All right, what happens when we add this to cart? Because it's about to get magical. Boom. Your cart. Order now, get it by. So they have continued this, telling me when I'm going to get the item if I ordered. Let's open my drawer cart again. I love drawer carts. We could see this thing at a glance. And then they do this phenomenal thing. This is very custom and cool, but to increase average order value, they offer free gift. All right, so you don't have to do this mega fancy thing that they do, but offering free gift with purchase for orders over X dollars is probably the easiest and best way to increase your average order value. And here they do it. They just have a tiered system. Okay, that's atypical, but you can do this. I promise. There are plenty of apps or ways with Shopify automatic discounts to offer free gifts. Scroll at the bottom. Man, look at that checkout. They've got this big glowing checkout button. The only way you might optimize this is if the checkout button was at the top and the bottom. So it's above the fold. I hate to bring up the specter of the fold, but there it is. And then they add these additional checkout payments in here, including Shop Pay. If you don't have Shopify's dynamic checkout buttons, if you don't have these Shopify's express buttons enabled on your site, you're absolutely just shooting yourself in the foot and throwing money out the window, right? Being able to use Shop Pay and these express pays like Apple Pay and Google Pay significantly reduces the time it takes to check out. It goes from 1 to 2 minutes to less than 10 seconds. Well, it's real hard to get cold feet and rethink whether or not I need this stupid fleece in 8 seconds. I have made a lot of dumb purchases thanks to dynamic checkout buttons and express payment buttons. So let's click checkout. No gift. Oh my gosh, they're even going to hit me up. Be like, don't you want to get your gift? No, I don't want my gift. And it's going to take me to the checkout. I would like to note here, this is just the standard checkout, but they took the time to style the darn thing, right? I have gone into so many Shopify stores of brands of all sizes that don't necessarily include any styling in the checkout. You could choose the colors, the typography, add your logo, or like they did, a fancy header here. Absolutely make sure you do this, because then you don't have that strange cognitive dissonance of, I was on a fancy design site, now I'm in just the plain Shopify checkout. So I would always make sure you do that. All right. Nailed it. I agree. That's all I got to say on chubbiesshorts.com. Wonderful site. I encourage you to check it out and sign up for their newsletter. It is truly something special.